Good morning, everyone. In this class, I am going to discuss about Greibach normal form (GNF). In last class, we studied about Chomsky normal form, that is CNF. What was the format of Chomsky normal form and how we will convert given grammar into Chomsky normal form. We have seen all these things in last class with the help of an example also, few examples also. Now, in this class, we'll continue with Quebec normal form, and in few questions, the concept of Chomsky normal form will also be applicable here in some questions of Quebec normal form. So, if I describe Greibach normal form, so any grammar to be in Greibach normal form, any grammar must satisfy these following two conditions. First of all, there should be no epsilon production in that grammar. That means there should be no null production. If you found any null production in the grammar, you should have to simplify it by using the method of removal of null production. Talking about second rule, the second rule says that grammar should be in the form of A produces A alpha or A produces small a, where alpha is the string of variables. Now, small a is the terminal, which will be followed by the string of variables. Okay. Now, the question here is that is this alpha stands for a single variable, a double variable, or is there any fixed number of variables are there which should come after that terminal? So there is no limit in it. Any number of variable can come after single terminal, or single terminal may also appear without any string of variables. So this is what Greibach normal form is. Now, before moving on to Greibach normal form, or before start converting any grammar into Greibach normal form, we have to understand two approaches which we might be applying in our grammar to convert it into Greibach normal form. First one is substitution of variables, and second one is removal of left recursion. So one by one, I am going to explain what is substitution of variables and what is removal of left recursion. So first of all, substitution of variable. Substitution of variable, as its name suggests, that it is actually whenever we are not requiring any variable in our grammar, or we do not need any variable in our grammar. So what we will do, we will look for its production and substitute all of its production in that place. हम क्या करते हैं कि जो भी वेरिएबल हमें नहीं चाहिए हमारी ग्रामर में, उसकी जगह हम उस वेरिएबल के सारे प्रोडक्शन ग्रामर में पुट कर देते हैं. नाउ वन थिंग शुड बी केप्ट इन माइंड व्हाइल डूइंग दिस, कि जब भी आप सब्स्टिट्यूशन करेंगे, आपको सारे प्रोडक्शन सब्स्टिट्यूट करने पड़ेंगे. ऐसा बिल्कुल नहीं करना है कि आपको जो दो प्रोडक्शन काम के हैं उन्हें सब्स्टिट्यूट किया और जो दो काम के नहीं है उन्हें छोड़ दिया. Whenever we are going to substitute any variables production, we will substitute all of them simultaneously. Okay, like here it is, let us suppose if we don't want b or we want to remove b from our production, A produces alpha, B gamma, what we will do, we'll just replace this b with all of its production. So here what is happening, in place of b I have placed all the production of capital B, that is beta 1, beta 2, beta 3 and beta 4. So it is very simple. You just have to replace the values, replace the variable with its values or with its production actually. Now talking about, let us understand first with the help of an example, this substitution of variable. इसको हम एक एग्जांपल से समझेंगे. तो लेट अस सपोज कि ये ग्रामर दिया है और उसको हमने कहा कि कन्वर्ट इट इनटू जीएनएफ, means Greibach normal form. So you can see that first production BBA oblique A, ठीक है. BBA में जो production है, it is starting from variable and we do not want such thing in our grammar. हमें टर्मिनल से शुरू होने वाले प्रोडक्शन चाहिए, और टर्मिनल या तो सिर्फ टर्मिनल हो या टर्मिनल के बाद वेरिएबल्स हो, बट यहाँ पर सिनेरियो इज डिफरेंट, यहाँ वेरिएबल से शुरू हो रहा है और उसके बाद टर्मिनल से. So what we have to do, if this B is creating problem to us, what we will do, we will replace this B with all of its production. So let us see what will happen after doing this substitution. So by substitution, what I have done, I have placed this BB and B, which is the production of B, and in the place of capital B, which is in there in first production. तो फर्स्ट प्रोडक्शन में आप देखिए बी 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 ए और बी बी ए हो गया, और ए तो ऑलरेडी उस ग्रामर के पास था ही. तो यहाँ पर मैंने क्या किया, इस प्रोडक्शन में इस बी बी को भी प्लेस किया एंड इस बी को भी मैंने प्लेस किया. ठीक है, इन दिस वे this BB and this B both are placed one by one, or this A will be as it is written in above ground. So what we have got this grammar in which we have replaced this variable with a terminal. Now still our grammar is not in GNF. So what to do now? Now we will replace these terminals after capital B with variables. तो यहाँ पर हमारा काम हो सकता है. अभी GNF में नहीं है, GNF के फॉर्मेट में चेक किया मैंने, नहीं है. तो what I am going to do, I have replaced this small b with a variable p. Okay, with a variable p, and this small a with a variable q. Okay, so यहाँ पर अगर अब हम देखेंगे तो B, capital B, capital P, capital Q means a terminal is followed by a sequence of variable or a string of variable is coming. So in last grammar के आखिर में मैं P produces B and Q produces A लिख दूंगा, because I have to define P and Q. What is P and Q? And wherever B and A are coming, जिसको मुझे remove करना है, सारों को नहीं, जिससे मुझे प्रॉब्लम है उसको मैं क्या करूंगा, P and Q में कन्वर्ट कर दूंगा. Like this small b and small a was creating problem, तो मैंने इसको P and इसको Q कर दिया, and that's it. जो मेरे लिए प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट नहीं कर रहे हैं, like this small b, उसको मैं टच नहीं करूंगा. This small a is also not creating problem for us. It is already in GNF, so we will not going to touch. Now this B produces BB and small b. It is already in GNF. So in this way, the whole grammar will be converted into GNF. Now moving on to next method, that is removal of left recursion. दो मेथड्स मैंने समझाया बताए थे आपको, सब्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ वेरिएबल एंड रिमूवल ऑफ लेफ्ट रिकर्जन. तो सेकंड वन इज रिमूवल ऑफ लेफ्ट रिकर्जन. So let us see how this removal of left recursion works actually. So in any grammar, if first of all, before understanding how to remove left recursion from any grammar, we have to understand what actually left recursion is. So left recursion in a grammar is as recursion, the name recursion suggests, which in programming means when any function calls itself, it means recursion. तो यहाँ पर भी similarly, when a variable is producing itself, and that too at leftmost position of the production, then it is called as left recursion. ठीक है, recursion मतलब variable खुद को produce कर रहा है, और left का मतलब कि leftmost position पर अपने आप को produce कर रहा है, तब हम उसको left recursion बोलेंगे. So firstly we will understand why left recursion is only needed to remove, why not right recursion is should not be removed or should be taken care of. So let us see. Suppose a grammar like this is given to you, A, B, A and A, B, and B produces small b, capital B and B. So here, if you see in the grammar, so for first production, A produces A, B, A is a production which is having left recursion. Why? Because capital A is producing capital A somewhere in the production, and that too at leftmost position. So the leftmost position पे अगर variable अपने आप को produce कर रहा है तो उसे हम left recursion बोलते हैं. If I tell you about right recursion, so you can see the production of B, first production of capital B. In B produces BB, you can see B is producing itself, but at rightmost position. ठीक है. So it will be called as right recursion. And right recursion is something which is not to be bothered about, because if you see right recursion wala production, it is already in GNF. GNF के rules को follow कर रहा है. That is why it is not to be taken care of. The only thing which is to be taken care of is the production having left recursion, because it is starting with variable and it should be removed in some way. And there are other productions also in like this, in which A produces A, B is written, where capital A is producing itself at the middle. Okay, so this is a production where recursion is happening, but it is neither left recursion nor right recursion. So it will not lie in any category. So it is also something which is not to be taken care of. The only recursion which is to be dealt with is left recursion here. So how to deal with left recursion? So I am going to show you a method by which you can remove the left recursion of the grammar. You have to memorize this formula. You have to memorize this method. By applying this method, you can directly convert any grammar, any context-free grammar having left recursion to the grammar without left recursion. So, in any grammar, there are two kinds of variable. First one is, so in first production, if you see, it is written as A produces A alpha 1, A alpha 2, A alpha 3, and so on. And second production, it is written as B produces B alpha 1, beta 1 and beta 2, beta 3, and so on. Since both of the productions are not necessarily same in number, so it is beta is having M as subscript and alpha is having N as subscript. तो यहाँ पर जो ऊपर रेड कलर में लिखे हुए हैं A alpha 1, A alpha 2, these are the production which are having left recursion in them. ठीक है. So these are the production which are representing left recursion in the grammar, and the productions which are written with blue in color are the production which are representing the production without left recursion in the grammar. So what is now happening? What should be done in this grammar so that it gets converted into a grammar without left recursion? Since left recursion is visible here in the red color mark productions. So this grammar can be written as beta A produces beta 1, beta 2, beta 3, and so on. And then this beta 1 is written with a new variable A dash. So I have taken A dash as new variable because it will help me to remember that due to which production this left recursion, this A dash has been taken place or has been written down here in this grammar. So due to the left recursion of A variable, this A dash has been created. Now, what is the value of A? So I will write beta 1 alone firstly, and then beta 1 with new variable. Similarly, the definition of A dash will be written, in which I will write alpha 1 alone first, and then alpha 1 will be written with new variable. So an easy way to memorize this formula is that we have to write beta 1 beta alone, and then beta with new variable, and then alpha alone, then alpha with new variables. In this way, we can remove the left recursion of the above given grammar. Now, with the help of an example, I will try to explain that how this left recursion will be removed. So in this grammar, A produces AB, AAB, small c and small d is written. Here two production, AB and AAB, are the productions which are having left recursion in them, and C and D are the production which are not having left recursion in them. So what we will do, we will first identify alpha and beta. So the production which is having left recursion in them will consist of alpha. तो A के बाद या A के साथ जो चीज है वो हमारी अल्फा हो जाएगी. So it will be alpha 1, and similarly this AB will be alpha 2. So these are the production having left recursion. So इसमें जो भी A के साथ जो भी चीज रहेगी वो हमारा अल्फा होगा. And the productions which are not having left recursion like C and D will be beta 1 and beta 2. So once we get our alpha and beta values, what we will do, we will just apply the formula which I have just described you in the last slide. So how we are going to apply this formula? we'll write beta alone. So I will write C and D alone. This is the alpha 1 and alpha 1, alpha 2, beta 1, beta 2. So in this way, I will write C and D alone. This is beta 1 and beta 2. And then I will write beta with A dash, that is new variable. So I have written here beta 1 with A dash and beta 2 with A dash. Then alpha will be written alone. So B and AB are alpha. So B and AB is written alone. And then BA dash and ABA dash are written because I have to write alpha with a new variable, alpha with that new variable, and again alpha 2 with the new variable. So now if you see, this grammar is the grammar which is not having any left recursion in it, means the grammar written above in question and this grammar is equivalent, but the only difference here is that in the grammar written below does not having any left recursion and the grammar written in the question is having left recursion. Now we'll examine our grammar that whether it is in GNF or not. So first, if we talk about first production, it is in GNF because it is a single terminal. Second one is also in GNF. Third one is also in GNF because terminal is followed by string of variables. Here string of variables means single variable. Fourth one is also in GNF because string terminal is followed by variables. Fifth one is terminal. Fourth one, now this I will say one. Sixth production AB is not in GNF. Why? Because two terminals are there. What we was expecting that a single terminal and then string of variable must come, but यहाँ पर ऐसा नहीं हो रहा है, तो this is not in GNF. Talking about other production, this is in our GNF and this is also a production which is not in GNF because यहाँ पर दो टर्मिनल आ रहे हैं और फिर एक वेरिएबल आ रहा है, और होना क्या चाहिए था कि एक टर्मिनल के बाद स्ट्रिंग ऑफ वेरिएबल्स आए. So what we are going to do, यहाँ पर भी B प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट कर रहा है और यहाँ पर भी स्मॉल b ही प्रॉब्लम क्रिएट कर रहा है. So what we are going to do, we are actually replacing this small b with a new variable. Let's say I will give it a new name p, and I will produce small b with that variable p. I have assumed this new variable capital P here, and I have produced small b with p. So in this way I can convert my grammar into GNF. So this is the way a grammar can be from a grammar left recursion can be removed and it can be converted into GNF. So another example of Greibach normal form in which we will understand how to apply those two methods of removal of left recursion and substitution of variable, and by that we'll convert our grammar into GNF, that is Greibach normal form. So this is another example, that is E produces E plus T and E produces T, T produces T asterisk F and T produces F, F produces left parenthesis E right parenthesis and ID. So here if you can see there are three variables, capital E, capital T and capital F. And talking about terminals, so plus is a terminal, second terminal is asterisk, third is left parenthesis, fourth is right parenthesis, and fifth terminal is ID. ID is a single entity. It is used to symbolize identifiers. So it is a single terminal. Now, how we are going to convert it into GNF? So if you want to convert any grammar into GNF, so ask the first question that whether the grammar is having left recursion or not. If it is having left recursion, we have to remove it. And in this grammar, if you can see, the first production, E produces E plus T. Here E is producing itself and that too at leftmost position. And similarly in third production, that is T produces T asterisk F. If you can see here, T is producing T itself and that too at leftmost position. So these two productions are having left recursion in them. So what we have to do, first of all, and for very first step, we have to remove its left recursion. So how we are going to remove its left recursion? So we'll apply the very same formula where we write beta alone and beta with a new variable, and then alpha alone and alpha with a new variable. So talking about this first production, E produces E plus T and T. Here this portion plus t will be termed as alpha because जिस प्रोडक्शन में लेफ्ट रिकर्जन होता है उसके साथ की चीज को हम अल्फा टर्म करते हैं, और जिसमें लेफ्ट रिकर्जन नहीं होता है that thing will be termed as beta. So this is alpha and this is beta. So we have decided our alpha and beta of first production. So we will apply this formula, apply the formula of removing left recursion, and we'll draw out these two productions. What are these productions? First of all, I have written beta alone. So what I have written? I have written E produces T because T is termed as beta here. So E produces T. So I have written beta alone and then T with new variable, that is E dash. So beta alone and beta with new variable. Then what I have done? I have defined E dash. In E dash, what I have to define? Alpha. First of all, I will write alpha alone and then alpha with new variable. So what is alpha here? Alpha is plus T. So I will write plus T alone here firstly, and then plus T with a new variable will be written. So in this way, I will remove the left recursion of first production or productions of E. Now, similarly, I will remove the production of T produces T asterisk F and F. From this production, I will remove left recursion in the very similar way and write down these two productions. कैसे करूंगा मैं? यहाँ पर सबसे पहले I will decide alpha and beta. So asterisk F will be termed as alpha here and F will be termed as beta here. Okay. So why? Because asterisk F is with the production which is having left recursion. So हम जिसमें लेफ्ट रिकर्जन होता है उसके साथ वाली चीज को हम अल्फा बोलते हैं, और जिसमें लेफ्ट रिकर्जन नहीं होता है उस चीज को हम बीटा टर्म कर देते हैं. फिर मैं वही फॉर्मूला लगाऊंगा कि फर्स्ट आई विल राइट बीटा अलोन. सो आई हैव रिटन टी प्रोड्यूसेस एफ, आई हैव रिटन एफ अलोन, एफ इज बीटा, and then beta with a new variable. So I've written f with a new variable t dash. Okay, I will write e dash t dash because later on I will be able to remember that this new variable was drawn from which actual variable. Okay? किस variable की वजह से ये नया variable बना. Then t dash will be defined. How t dash will be defined? In this I will write alpha alone and then alpha with a new variable. So I have written asterisk f, which is alpha here, and then asterisk f with a new variable. So in this way, this from these two productions are without left recursion. Okay. Then last वाला production, that is f produces left parenthesis e right parenthesis and id. इसमें कोई left recursion नहीं है. It will be copied as it is. So now first step has been completed. And now we will check again that क्या यहाँ पर grammar GNF में convert हुई है, whether grammar is in GNF or not. So according to the rule of GNF, the right hand side of any production should be a single terminal or a single terminal followed by string of variables. जैसा कि मैंने आपको पहली क्लास में बताया था, या तो A alpha होगा. I am writing alpha with this symbol, please consider it as alpha, and either it will be a single terminal where what is alpha? Alpha is actually string of variables. Okay, all the things after that terminal will be variables. So this is the format of GNF. So let us check this grammar as per this rule, that whether it has been converted into GNF or not. So first of all, I will check E produces T. Now this T is actually not converted into GNF because it is a single variable, not terminal. If it would have been a single terminal, then we can say that this grammar is in GNF, but it is not in GNF because it is starting with a single variable. Similarly, in this variable, it is starting with again with capital T, which is a problem. So this is also not in GNF. Talking about plus T, E dash produces plus T. This is in GNF. But why? Because this grammar is this production is starting from a terminal, and after terminal there is a variable. It could be a single variable, it could be more than one variable. If we talk about this production, it is also in GNF because it is starting with a terminal plus, and then you have got two variables after that. So it is also a permissible format of GNF. Talking about these two production, no, this is also a big no for a GNF format because it is starting with variable. Variable से start हो रहा है, इसलिए ये GNF में नहीं है, हमें convert करना पड़ेगा. Then next is production is of T dash. तो T dash के दोनों production जो है वो GNF में already है because they are starting with a terminal followed by single variable or multiple variables. String of variables are there, so it is in GNF. Talking about F produces left parenthesis E, right parenthesis, it is not in GNF because after a single terminal, एक variable आ रहा है and then again a terminal is coming, which is not at all permissible. All the things after first terminal should be variable. So it is also not in GNF. Okay. Lastly, F produces ID. If we talk about F produces ID, this is a valid GNF format. यहाँ पर ये production आपका GNF में है, so no need to worry about it. So we have seen that few productions are in GNF and few are still are not in GNF. So what to do? We'll convert it into GNF now. And how we'll convert it into GNF? We will use the method of substitution because we have removed the left recursion from the grammar. So this is your grammar which you have got after removing the left recursion. Now, since in first production T was creating problem, this very first T is creating problem to us. तो हम क्या करेंगे, इस T का सब्स्टिट्यूशन कर देंगे. मतलब T के जितने प्रोडक्शन हैं, यहाँ पर हम देखें तो T के दो प्रोडक्शन है, F and FT dash. We will substitute these productions into E produces T and E produces TE dash both. So what we will get? So after substitution, we will get something like this. We'll get F here and FT dash, and here FE dash and FT dash E dash. Okay, in both the places I have replaced T with its production. Next, second वाले production में आए E dash produces plus T and plus T E dash. इसमें कोई problem नहीं है. It is already in GNF, so I will not touch it. Next, I will come on third one, that is T produces F and FT dash. Now here F is creating problem because यहाँ पर शुरू में terminal होता तो हमारा काम बन सकता था, but यहाँ पर terminal ना होकर एक variable है और वो variable है F. तो मैं क्या करूंगा, F की जो भी productions हैं वो मैं इन दोनों productions में पुट कर दूंगा या कह दीजिए सब्स्टिट्यूट कर दूंगा. इस वेरिएबल सब्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ वेरिएबल वाला फॉर्मूला मतलब मेथड लगाऊंगा मैं यहाँ पर. तो इन दोनों F की जगह मैं F के दोनों प्रोडक्शन रखूंगा, तो इट विल बिकम 4 प्रोडक्शन नाउ. तो व्हाट आई हैव डन, लुक एट दिस स्टेप. I have replaced these F with these two productions. So what it has become, left parenthesis E, right parenthesis ID, left parenthesis E T dash, because FT dash is written here. So F की वैल्यू पहले हम left parenthesis E, right parenthesis रखेंगे and secondly हम ID रखेंगे. तो इस तरीके से इसके 4 प्रोडक्शन बन गए. फिर मैं अगले प्रोडक्शन पे आऊंगा T dash के, तो it is already in GNF, तो I will not touch it, I will copy it as it is. Last one, इसमें कोई वेरिएबल का सब्स्टिट्यूशन अभी पॉसिबल नहीं है, I will copy it as it is. Now I will check whether now my grammar is in GNF. No, it is still not in GNF because many of the production are starting with variables. So what to do now? Now we will again perform substitution and put the value of F here. If you see in the production of E, first production की बात करें तो E produces F, E produces FT dash, E produces FE dash and E produces FT dash E dash. यहाँ सारी जगहों पर सबसे पहला जो सिंबल है that is a variable. So what is to be done? We will substitute the value of F here. So let us perform that thing also. So yes, now in this step what I have done, I have substituted the productions of F at every production here. So what it has become here, it was in second step it was 4 production, and here in third step it has become 8 production, क्योंकि F के 2 production है और हर production में अगर हम दो बार रखेंगे तो 4 into 2 it will become 8. Still there is a problem, because after terminal a single variable and then terminal is coming. If you see this production, or very first production here, what is the problem? The problem is that after terminal a variable is coming, but this right parenthesis is creating a problem. Why? Because this right parenthesis is not required here, not needed here, because ये अगर होगा तो हमारा जो ग्रामर है वो जीएनएफ में नहीं होगा. ठीक. सिमिलरली अगर मैं इस थर्ड प्रोडक्शन पे आता हूं, जस्ट गिव मी अ सेकंड. यस, ऑन दिस प्रोडक्शन व्हाट इज द प्रॉब्लम? यहाँ पर पहला टर्मिनल है, यस इट इज ओके. देन वेरिएबल केम, यस इट इज आल्सो ओके. देन अगेन टर्मिनल केम, and what is that terminal? It is again right parenthesis. So this right parenthesis is coming again and again in many of the productions. If you see this production also, what is happening? Again this right parenthesis is creating problem for us. So what is to be done now? Now the concept of Chomsky normal form will be applied here, that we will rename this right parenthesis terminal with a variable. So let me show you how it is to be done. So in step 4, no, it is not substitution. It is actually, I have copied the same production here. I have just changed the color to the normal. And now I have replaced the terminal with a variable. So at each and every place where right parenthesis was creating a problem, I have taken a new variable with name P. So now if you at last, if you can see, I have produced the right parenthesis from P. P variable से मैंने right parenthesis को produce कर लिया. So complete हो गई ये grammar. अब if you are going to check each and every production of this grammar, it is in GNF now, because every production is either terminal or terminal followed by a string of variables. So I hope you've got the solution of this problem. Thank you so much.